I'm Tom DiCamello, Commissioner of the SUNYAC, which with me is Alex Hanley from WinWon. So Alex, I know you're partnering with the Special Olympics event with SUNYAC SAAC, and we really appreciate it. Can you talk about your business and how important it is for athletics?
So WinWon is a sports technology company, and we believe in providing access to everyone, every single level of athletics with cutting edge technology. We want to help people, whether it be athletic directors, athletes, athletic trainers, sports administrators, better communicate as an athletic department. And in doing so, we give them time back to focus on what really matters to them.
So in college athletics, and especially in Division III, the athletic directors and associates are just wear many hats.
Yeah.
And with your kind of software program, can you explain how that helps in like succession planning, internal communications, making sure that the data is not lost, everybody's communicating?
Yeah. In Division III athletics, I mean, one thing I've been thinking about recently is there's limited time, limited resources, but unlimited expectations.
Yeah.
Right? Incredible
Especially
amount of
today.
pressure. Right?
Especially today.
It just goes up and up, especially as technology ramps up, right? Yeah. You need a great tech partner to help you continue to compete as those expectations continue to rise. What else can I tell you?
When you're talking about those communications, it's not just internally, they communicate with student athletes as well, correct?
That's right. Yeah, so I'll talk about that. And I think you also asked about succession planning.
Succession planning, yes.
I'll talk about that, because another thing, we say WinWon is for people that wear a lot of hats. It's also your teammate that never quits. It's not going to walk off campus one day. It continues to build a source of truth that everyone in your athletic department can tap into. And you ask about student athletes or administrators being on the platform. We have different applications and different pieces of our tech stack that can be used depending on your role within the athletic department. So it's not just a source of truth for an athletic director to have a bird's eye view of their department, but for student athletes who can go to one mobile app, get their schedule, get every document they need to sign, get announcements from their athletic director, their athletic trainer, all in one place, finally. By doing that, by creating that source of truth, we relieve coaches, trainers, all these people I keep talking about, of an immense amount of stress of holding every single thing they need to remember in their minds. That takes up a lot of our time, takes up a lot of our energy, and we think that time and energy can be better spent.
With all that data, can you use that in the future when you're trying to fundraise, build alumni bases in athletics?
100%. Yeah, the information in WinWon is timeless in that way. You can take the records of your recruits, you move them over when they become student athletes, you keep them on the roster year over year in your athletic department, but eventually everyone moves on. The SUNYAC's talking about what's next, right?
Right.
Everybody moves on to what's next, but that doesn't mean that your relationship with them has to go away. But if you want to keep strong relationships with all of your alums, that's going to grow and compound year over year, right? You have to have a source of truth, a system of record to keep all of that information in one place. And so what coaches love about our recruiting platform can also be used to communicate with alums. And that's mass texting from your own phone number, personalized text to a recruit, to an alum, to a high school coach you want to keep a strong relationship with. One thing I haven't talked about in any of these questions you've asked so far is the relationship building element of WinWon. That's core to our philosophy with building technology. It's not about depersonalizing how you interact with people in your athletic department. It's actually about making it more personal and more high touch through great technology.
So one of the things the SUNYAC does when it partners with companies, it's easy to look and say how I'm looking for a sponsor, but what we look for is people that are invested in our student athletes and our mission and what we do. This whole event that we're doing today with SUNYAC SAAC and the Special Olympic event means a lot to you personally and for your company.
Yes, it means a lot to, I'll start with the company. It means a lot to everyone at WinWon because we're invested in providing greater access, whether it's access to technology or access to sport. That's what we're invested in, and we're using our expertise in the software world to contribute the way we can, right? Yeah. On a personal level, I'm the oldest of 5 siblings. Our middle sister, Brooke, had special needs. When she passed away a few years ago, it's when I got back into marathon running. I went and fundraised for Camp Shriver, great organization, much like the Special Olympics, that brings people of different communities together. They put on a great camp that I've attended in the summer. Special Olympics puts on sporting events like the one we're attending today. And that, of course, is providing great access and a great sense of belonging to community. I know that Brooke would be happy to see me here today, even though she never competed in a Special Olympics event. She would have had some fun here. She was a bit of a wild card.
Well, we appreciate you coming to Syracuse, and then later today, and there'll be more video content on the SUNYAC site about all the Special Olympics. We have 135 people here today, 30-some SUNYAC SAAC students, and then more than 50 Special Olympic athletes that are out there bowling right now, and then we'll do our award ceremony later. So thank you. We really appreciate you joining us this weekend.
Thank you for having me. I know
Thank
you're
you.
making a difference for a lot of people here.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.